This is a general reading for Aquarius for October. So if Aquarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, for the month of October, I am offering a complimentary reading selecting from one person from either the new subscribers or comments made in October. Know that I do read all of your comments, and I so appreciate your support and kind words, and I do read, like I said, all of your comments. Also, if you like the channel, hit the thumbs up. That helps to increase the logarithms. For the subscribers, if you think you're a subscriber, if you would look below the video and see if it confirms that you're a subscriber. Sometimes YouTube changes that around, so all you have to do is resubscribe. And for the subscribers, it actually costs absolutely nothing. There are no costs for being a subscriber. I promise I will not send any marketing, no texts, no emails. I will respond to comments, and I will notify the person selected for the free reading. So you will hear from me for that. What are the advantages for being a subscriber? One, you will be considered for the complimentary reading. If you hit the notification when you subscribe, you'll be notified when the videos come out. And to honor the subscribers for the month of October, I am having the subscriber special of $5 off if you have a personal reading. So for example, my readings are now $30 for a 30-minute reading and $50 for an hour reading, and that can be live or video, your choice. And for us being a subscriber, that's $5 off. For the 30-minute reading, it's $25. For the $50, which is for the hour, it's now $45. So it's $5 off if you're a subscriber and you have a reading in the month of October. $45 for an hour reading is a great bargain. I don't think that you would find most readers, it will be way more than that. And even if you go to one of the psychic lines, it's, you know, way more than that. So consider that. And if you're interested, send me an email. Also, I am selling my house in CASTRO, MARIM, and I'm going to be posting in the community for that with the pictures of my house. And since we're global, if you happen to know anyone, you know, spread the word. My house is for sale in CASTRO, MARIM, Portugal, so I can go back to the U.S. I walk out my front door and I can see the castle where the Knights Templars were. I look to the right and I see the fortress. My house is 2 bedrooms with this long entry hallway, which is where my studio is, and you can see the tiles. It's all tile all the way through here. 2 bedrooms, a living room, kitchen, bath, courtyard, and garage. And I bought it for $135,000. I have put in $45,000, and this is all euros. $45,000. So I bought it 3 years ago at $135,000, and I put in $45,000. I'm asking $195,000, but it is negotiable. And I will be posting pictures and also the contact information for the realtors. So if you know anybody that's interested, share this. I'm just across the bridge from Spain at the east end of the Algarve, about 10 minutes away from Villarreal de Santonio, which is more known in Portugal. And it's in the Algarve, which is the vacation warm climate, especially for the Northern Europeans who come down here for the winter. So it's a great place for an expat. If you go out my garage and just feet from the Supermercado grocery store, the bigger grocery store. And we have 6 cafes. We have the restaurant at the, you know, at the Supermercado Corvo, 2 banks, pharmacy, Chinese store, a notary, a little computer store. So there's a lot of things that you could just walk to. So it's very convenient. I'll be posting pictures, so please share it if you know anybody that is thinking about relocating to Portugal. Now, I have my little crew here this morning. I am finishing up the October readings this morning. I thought it would be quieter because usually it's in the afternoon that get noisier outside. But Nina's right here she's supervising the cards, the tarot cards, and I'm using the Morgan Greer this morning. Jason's in the bedroom, Milo's in the sitting room, and Hope's outside. So we've got our little crew, don't we, Nina? We've got our little crew here. Yes. I don't know, for some reason she's shaking. Are you cold? Are we cold, Nina? Okay. So I have shuffled the cards, and as I shuffle them, I always call on your angels, archangels, spirit guides of the light, and I ask if there's any messages. And what they've shown me is, for some reason, that I see a little boat, like a rowboat, or like a little, do they call them a skiff? A little boat out in the waves, and I see it's like bouncing in the waves, rough waters. And so for some of you, you might feel like you've been in rough waters. So, and what it signifies, or what it then interpreted, is being in the storm. Now, storms do not last forever, as we know, because we have the climate change, and for example, the East Coast of the United States has had lots of storms. It's hurricane season, and we send protection and light and love to them. And so storms don't last forever. So this choppy water and being in the storm isn't going to last forever. And the other part of that is being in the flow, just, hanging on during the choppy waters, knowing it will end, and then the smooth waters, and being in the flow as things change. So that's the message that Spirit gave me. And so the first card we have is what is going on is destiny. It's in the stars, Aquarius. What is going on? Now, this is interesting. This card came up, which is this Eight of Pentacles. I never usually read the bottom card, but it just dropped. So whatever this is, it's something about working hard. I'll put this aside, but maybe I'll put it across here too. So you can work hard. It doesn't necessarily mean a job, but it can be focused on a task. You know how to do it. You're focused on it. You're expecting some sort of return. It can be a project. It can be working on your life. It can be working on a regular job. So whatever's going on, it's, you've got the card of destiny, fate. And here someone's working hard, working on whatever it is that you know what you're doing, and you know the path, and what you know the direction that you've selected to spend your time. And so you're focused on that. Then heavy burdens. You have the 10 of Wands. You're feeling overwhelmed, and you get a message, some sort of message from the Page of Wands. As a result of that message, it indicates that maybe you didn't know that you had some heavy burdens, but it could be adding responsibilities. Maybe it was even this Eight of Pentacles and job, and then more responsibilities are put on your shoulders. You get a message like, I get that it could be also like a project. Someone could be not even necessarily at work, but a project around home, or some sort of project, and you get a message from them. This is very specific, but it's general for someone. This is a general reading, but this is a specific message for someone. That you get a message like it's a contractor or something, and there's a delay, or that as they got into it, they realized that there was more things that needed to be done. For example, if you were having a remodeling, and they, like this happened to me, and I had all my ceiling taken off to have it rewired, and when they took the ceiling off in the other part of the house, it was the original roof with a bamboo underneath it. So that added my burdens because I had to have the roof replaced. It's that sort of thing that's, as you get a message about something and it adds some more responsibilities, more duties. Could be work, it could be someone around you. Could be a message like from a family member saying, hey, we got to step up, and this other family member needs our help. We need to, provide some, not even financial support, but maybe some supportive help during a time, or helping them move or something. But it's like you get a message, and then you've got to step up. maybe someone at work is ill and you have to take on their responsibilities. But this is like feeling like more responsibilities. But I get it's a short-term thing. Maybe this is part of that storm too, the rocky waves, and it's only short-term. At the base of it is work. Here's your Six of Pentacles. Behind you is the Hermit. Oh, and you're hearing Nina's. That's Nina snoring. That's not me snoring. But she's gone to sleep her little morning nap because she's been outside. Then the Two of Wands. So you've got some wands going on here. You got the message about wands, then you have the, the Page of Wands. Now you have the Two of Wands on your mind. Could have been that you're thinking about that communication. Then right ahead is the Four of Swords, sort of taking in a break and assessing. And how do I see that assessment? I see that you're like taking a break from whatever's going on and reevaluating, looking at where you are. And it could be many avenues. It could be a project, it could be work, it could be looking at what are your goals and assessing where you are about that. Then we have the Death card, and this is your feelings around you. Death is not death, death is change. Then we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Rods. Now, that's very good. That's prosperity. And look at here. The final outcome is the Ace of Rods, a new beginning. A new beginning. It could be projects. It could be work. It could be moving. And we'll put cards on there. It could be many things depending on what your life is at that time. Oh, here it is. The Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Rods with Judgment. Things are starting to come. It's a little bit on hold, but it's starting to flow. It's right out there. You know what you want to manifest, and it's assessing that. Then your King of Pentacles with your Ten of Swords. Now, this could be in two different situations, so we'll look at that. Then your Death card with the Knight of Cups. The Four of Swords with the Four of Cups. So you got the repeating, and you got two of them right here together. Then on your mind, the Two of Wands with Temperance. Hermit with the Two of Cups. So we got repeating numbers. 2 cups, 2 rods. 4 swords, 4 cups. 6 of Pentacles with the 8 of rods. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune crossed over by the 5 of Cups. Okay. So we only have 1 5. We have the 10 of Swords related to the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, we'll look at that when we get there, but it can be work or it could be a relationship, depending. So your reading is about, you have whatever's going on is actually destiny. It is fated. So you're on your path. And it's hard work. You've got the 8 of Pentacles. So what's ever going on about work, your path, and it could be work at home, could be work at a job, could be work on a relationship. And then you have these heavy burdens, the 10 of Wands, crossed over by the Page of Rods. And then we also have here, so I did 6 of these. Well, it's a broad reading, I guess. If ever it goes, it goes. The Wheel of Fortune. And this is crossed over by the 5 of Cups. So this is interesting that these two are together. The 5 of Cups is looking at things, spilt things that didn't work out. And Cups is usually home. So it could be assessing past relationships. It could also be assessing past situations, home, work, and the Wheel of Fortune. It is assessing and being optimistic and spinning the wheel, being in the flow of what does the universe want to come to you. Because the 5 of Cups is looking at those things and assessing what happened. It's the 3 that are spilt that didn't work out, and then the 2 cups, which are the 2 reserved that are on the shelf that are going to come to you. So it is, what happened here? That's what you're doing, is assessing what went on, what could you change in yourself, and what and what discernment did you have in the future? What did you learn from this? This is what it's a time of assessing. It's also could be a time of a breakup, ending of a relationship. It can be related to home, but you're spinning the wheel. You're like, okay, you're moving forward from that situation of a relationship and being optimistic of moving forward to new things coming. And we went over our heavy burdens and that message. Now, at the base of it is work and acceleration at work. So, you know, six of Pentacles is always usually related to work, and there's an acceleration. Now, it could be a couple of different things. It could be that you got that job offer, and now things are starting to move forward, or that's the base of it is looking for work, waiting for a job offer. So it could be getting that job offer and things start moving forward. Or it can be that you're starting your own business, for example, and things are moving fast, moving forward. And these are rods, which could also be related to your 10 of rods. Things starting to move faster, and as you are, you know, moving to maybe your own endeavor, your own gig, or working for someone else, things are starting to increase as far as your responsibilities, which could be short-term for someone. You know, so the 10 of Wands can be someone's responsibility or project at home, or even a changing and a transition to a new job, or moving, or starting your own business, and things starts moving forward. And so it's that period of adjustment between where you currently are and adding on and moving forward. Because behind you is the Two of Cups and the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is seeking the truth of something. It is, you know, seeking for divine guidance, looking at something objectively, not into the subjective of being right there, but it's on the mountaintop, and being able to, through discernment, get a complete picture of what's going on, the truth. And you have a conversation with someone. Now, the Hermit also has the lantern, and the fable is that he is searching the earth for someone to tell the, you know, for truth. Now, the conversation with someone can be interpreted in a couple of different ways. One, you're seeking truth about this conversation because you're not sure, or two, that this conversation gives you truth. Depending on your situation, it can be interpreted, you know, either way. So maybe you were wondering what was going on, and then you hear from someone, and that provides clarity. Or you have a conversation with someone, and you really don't know. Maybe they proposed a business proposition, or maybe they wanted to date you, or something. Maybe a conversation with a partner, potential partner, and you want to know the truth about it, and so you want clarity. It depends on your situation, and you'll know which one applies, because what's on your mind is the Two of Rods and have Temperance. The Two of Rods is looking at projects. You're looking, and you haven't decided which way you're going to go. It's the initial phase of something. You know, the One of Rods, the Ace of Rods, is the beginning. You know, the idea or formulating the direction you want to go. Two, it can be a partnership. It can be the start of. And you're looking, and you really haven't started moving. You're assessing, and you got your crystal ball there to, you know, for clarity. And it says just to be patient. And do we have other clarity cards? Yeah, just to be patient, because things are going to start moving. And so you're just sort of deciding, where do you want to go? Having patience, don't rush anything, because taking your time, you're going to get the information that you need, and then you can make informed decisions. I see, like, it's almost like when they said don't rush, what I see is like running through, like to catch a subway or to catch some sort of transportation. I see a subway, and I've only been on a subway a couple of times in my life. But it's don't rush, because you might get on the wrong subway, you know, or you might trip along the way. So it says take your time, and be informed. So it's just take your time, get an assessment of what is going on, and have patience, because it's all in the right flow of time. Just as you were on that choppy water in the boat, just know, take your time. Because what's coming up is we have the 2-4s. 2-4s are sort of like assessing where you are. Now the 4 of Swords is information, so you're stopping, and then the 4 of Cups is new opportunities and feeling good about it. Can be a new job, it could be a new home, it could be a new relationship. So it's things starting to come in. And the 4 of Swords is clarity and assessment period. So you're starting something new. It could be moving, it could be a new relationship, it could be a new job, and you're taking the time to get the information, the Swords are information, to assess the direction, and if it resonates with you, the right thing. Because what we have going on is the Death card. And you know, the Death card is not death, it's change and new endeavors, and we're related to the Knight of Cups. And this is what's around you. Could have been the Knight of Cups ended, that could have been a relationship. Could have been the Knight of Cups, could indicate a move of residence. It could be a change of your relationship, and this is somebody new. I don't think it's somebody new. I do think it's maybe the end of a relationship. Could be, yeah, I think it could be the end of, or it could be end of, okay, it could be the end of that story of how something didn't work out. And they said story. So the end of that story of how something didn't work out in a relationship that's in the past, and there could be a new opportunity for the Knight of Cups. That's what the Spirit's saying. And they did say this end of the story. So they used the word story. Because what's going on is the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. This is that residual of the King of Pentacles can represent a relationship that was the betrayal and the drama and everything, and you're healing from it, but it's still, you're right in the middle of it. The initial shock of what happened, you now know, and it's moving forward. Now it can be related to a job, King of Pentacles, could be related to a person. King of Pentacles could have been a relationship. But whatever it is, you're moving forward, and it's in the middle of it now. Maybe just there's some drama going on. The 10 of Wands, and here's the 10 of Swords. So it's ending that cycle. We're at the end of this chapter, almost at the end, because the 10s indicate the end. So it could be ending a job. It could be the drama of the whole reorganization, or the drama and wondering what's going to happen. It could be layoffs. It could be some sort of thing related to you personally at work. It could be the end of a relationship. Whatever it is, you're in it right now, wrapping it up. So there's all those loose ends as things happen. You know, if you're in the middle of losing a job, or you lost a job, or there's some could be terminations or things going on, then you have the wrapping up from that and looking for new opportunities. Your 8 of Swords, or your 8 of Pentacles. Could be that. If you're ending a relationship, you know, there's, besides the emotional upheaval, there's also the things, if you were living with this person, it's separating the resources and any sort of legal thing, and distribution of income, and all of that. So you could be right in the middle of whatever is changing right now. Then we have here, the Queen of Rods can represent progress. It's got the sunflower, which is prosperity, and things are starting to happen. It's a little bit on hold, but know that things are starting to evolve, and that prosperity will be coming to you. This is balance, things coming. Now, it could be also the Queen of Rods could be someone you know that's offering you help, or the Queen of Rods could be you. but there's things starting to turn around, and things will be starting to come to you. As I say this, I see that the waters are starting to smooth out. That you know, when you're in the storm and you're in this boat, the waves are really big. Then I see when you get to this point, which is in October, but second, third week, that a calm is coming. That the storm is not silk smooth water yet. But it's not the big waves. The waves are smaller, which means that you've been moving through this situation. The waves are smaller, and pretty soon it will be so smooth it will just rock the boat like a cradle. But right now, in this point, it is the waves are there, but it's not fear of capsizing or you know, waves coming into the boat. No, this is the waves are decreasing in intensity, which is comparable to what's going on in your life. Then the final outcome is new beginnings, the Ace of Rods, and the Nine of Pentacles, which will be your prosperity. So starting of new projects, starting of growth. This is the new. You lay down, Jason. You're not walking back and forth. Come here. Here's all the stuff going on out there. He wants to be the guard dog. So it's new opportunities, new growth for your prosperity. So this is a transition month, and that's what I will say for Aquarius. It's the ending of and the beginning of new opportunities. So and the Death card. This absolutely describes this month to you, the Death card. So the 2 10s, and then we have the 4s coming. You know, we have the 2, then we have the 4s, which is things starting to go, the laying the foundation, and then the final outcome is the new endeavors. So it's a transition month, but in the long run, it will be a breakthrough for you. Now let's pull the Oracle cards. And here they are. I'm going to pull 3 Oracle cards in I Ching, and 2 of Louise Hay, and your meditation card, Angels and Archangels. What do we have for our Aquarius for this month of October? Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides, what do we have for our Aquarius for October? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So we have 1. Oh, I want to card right in. No. Right here. Is that it? Here. And where's the 3rd one? There it is. Well, I got 2. Okay. So first is the chaos. So that's where you feel you are right now, is the chaos. And you know, through chaos comes change. So chaos is the unpredictability, but know that it doesn't last forever, just like the storm you're in. Treasure Island, that you can pass up the treasures, that you may not know that they're the treasures. So be observant of what's going on around you, because it could be new opportunities coming to you that you do not realize that they're a treasure. Like the Page of Rod, but also the 2 of Rods crowning you, that you may have something, a project that you don't really realize is a treasure. So look around. Your spirit guides are going to be showing you along the way options that you can have that will be treasures. Then we have a Thinker, so think through what you want, and then a Serendipity. So Thinker, think through and look at the situation also analytically, and then serendipity. Everything happens, and so this is you know, everything falling into place for you. So there's your outcome. From chaos comes treasure, then serendipity. So the cards are right on as far as your path. Now let's pull your I Ching Oracle card. Get these cards over here. Okay. We're going to pull one I Ching card for you, Aquarius, and angels and archangels and spirit guides. Please show us right now. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the I Ching card for Aquarius for the month of October? Oh, I keep thinking it's over here someplace. Is this it? Here. It is overview. Overview. Now that's important, isn't it? That goes with the thinker. And the Hermit. The Hermit's the overview card. 20. Overview calls for composure and contemplation. As a result of deep introspection, an invisible energy emanates from us, influencing others without their being aware of it. Do not underestimate the power of this force. Like the wind blowing across the treetops, its presence is perceived through the effect it has on everything it touches. Shallow walls rarely strike water, and shallow minds often come up empty. You know, and this was like the thinker card, remember, that you got. You're not coming through here. You go lay down, Jason. Shallow waters rarely strike water, and shallow minds often come up empty. The ability to keep still and deeply observe strengthens resolve and attracts good fortune. Discern the difference between what is deep and what is shallow within yourself, and you will be able to distinguish between the two in the outer world as well. During a period between events, the practice of stillness with awareness is beneficial. By mindfully observing the true nature of things, remember the thing about the treasure, by apprehending the rhythm and cycles that guide all creation, we can discover and explore the natural laws that rule our lives. Examine yourself and your situation, not just with the thoughts of discovering truth, but also the idea of focusing your personal power. This is the time to see and be seen. Okay, so beginning and observing. Then we have our Divine Beloved card. Right here. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the card here for our Divine Beloved? Right here. Right there. Authenticity. I can be my own true self. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who has the courage to be my true self. Allow me to allow my sexuality, desires, and needs as a sacred expression of your divine love. There. And the other card we're going to pull is Divine Assistance. I am open to receive. Oh, change me, Divine Beloved, into one who is willing to receive all the right help. Let me feel deserving of a divine assistance in every way. Open me to receive. There. Okay. Then we have our 2 affirmation cards from Louise Hay. Okay, and what is the affirmation card for our Aquarius for the month of October? And remember, if you haven't subscribed, consider being a subscriber. It's free. And also, if you're interested in the October special for subscribers, send me an email and for your reading, which can be live or video. Angels also. And share the sale in my house, please. And prayers. I've been praying, affirming that the buyer comes. Angels and archangels. What do we have for our Aquarius here? There. Okay. Two. Okay. Oh, that's not the right one. That's Louise Hay. Here we go. All is well in my world. And everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. There's your card. And the other card is, all my relationships are harmonious. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer, always. There. And your meditation card for the month, right here. Here we go. And what is the card for Aquarius for their meditation this month? Here we go. Inspire. There's a fire inside you burning brighter than the sun. There you go. Okay. Thank you so much, Aquarius. And Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.